Thank you, Mr. President. Colleagues, there are not many bills that come before us that elicit the kind of response that I have to this bill. There are not many times when your stomach literally rises in your throat, and this is one of those times for me. I've had the good fortune in my life of walking the walk in management in a large company. And this bill is an affront to everything that I have stood for in my life. The foundation of every organization, and it isn't just the business world, is communication. And to have a bill that emerges from this body that impedes my ability to communicate to my employees is a personal affront, and it undermines the ability of management to effectively communicate to employees. Now, I would like to point out in the bill, Mr. President, colleagues, specifically, the definition of political matters, and it refers to constituent group or activity, and then it further defines constituent group, which includes labor organizations. I have great respect for labor organizations. They have a role. When you have rogue employers that are abusing employees, they have a role. But I'd like to point out a comment that was made by the carrier with respect to this protects employees from unrelated matters. Colleagues, unions exist to talk about matters of importance and conditions of employment to employees and to companies. That's why they exist. That's the communication. It's matters of employment. It's the conditions under which you work. It's the conditions of the environment. It's the political conditions. There's a whole variety of things. Colleagues, this is not an innocuous bill. This bill has tremendous, tremendous import to the business community in Oregon. I encourage you, read these floor letters. They are impassioned, and they speak to the principles that we need to be attentive to when we pass legislation. Colleagues, again, please don't pass this bill.